like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE Raw the week of the 6th of November. In fact, I'm jumping ahead of myself. So it starts off with Seth Rollins coming out. Basically, he said he wants to thank people, he wants to thank two people. He wants to thank Drew McIntyre for giving him a good fight and pushing him to his limit. And he wants to thank Sami Zayn for basically stopping Damian Priest cashing in the money in the bank. So Sami Zayn comes out. Sami Zayn basically said he didn't do it for Seth, he did it due to what the Judgment Day have been doing to him for the recent weeks, and also he doesn't want Damian Priest to win the title, and it turns into the the Bloodline 2.0. And then basically what happens is Seth says he wants to basically congratulate Sami Zayn and give him a world championship title match as basically a thank you, basically. And obviously Sami accepts the match. Then we have the Judgment Day in the back. Damian Priest is sort of mad because Seth is giving Sami Zayn a title shot, so he's not happy about that, and he's fired up for his match against the New Day. So then it goes into the New Day versus the Judgment Day in a tag team match. Great match, but come on now, knowing it beating the Judgment Day and the Judgment Day win. Then we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tozawa in a nice match, in a decent match, but in the end Shinsuke gets the victory. Then we have Adam Pearce in the back saying to Seth, are you sure you're ready to compete because you are banged up? Seth says, I don't freaking care, let's go. Then we have a four-way match, so the winner gets to face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at the Survivor Series. So it's Bronson Reed versus Ricochet versus Ivor versus The Miz in a great four-way match, but in the end, The Miz gets the victory. Then we had the Creed brothers from NXT against DIY, which is Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, in a great match. There was a little bit of interference from Kaiser, but in the end, DIY got the victory. Then we have Jey Uso in the back talking to Sami Zayn, saying he can do it, he's believing him, giving some praise, giving some props, and basically says good luck on your match. So we will see if he can become the new world champion. Then we have Becky Lynch in the back. She recently lost her NXT title, and now she's looking to get a world title, and she says she's getting ready to compete in a battle royal for the number one contender to face Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series. And then Nia Jax pulls upon her and says, you're not winning, I'm gonna win. So we will see. Then we have Piper, Shayna Baszler, Chelsea and Zoe in the back, basically just getting ready for their match to see who's gonna face Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series. So then we have the women's battle royal. So it's Nia Jax, Kaden, Katana, Natalia, Piper, Chelsea, Becky, Shayna, Zoe Starks, Nikki, Maxine, Indy, Tegan and Raquel. Before the match, Becky Lynch got taken out by Xia Li, so she wasn't able to compete. But there was a great match. Go and watch it, you haven't seen it. But in the end, your winner is Zoe Starks. So I'm actually looking quite forward to this match. And then after the match, Zoe Starks confronts Rhea Ripley, and they have a little back and forth. So let's see what happens at Survivor Series. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins in a great match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. Clean match, no interference here. And come on now, and still your world champion, Seth Rollins, gets the victory. But after that, it turns into a big brawl. The Judgment Day come down. Then Jey Uso comes down and Cody Rhodes comes down. It turns into a big brawl with everybody. Then Adam Pearce comes out and he goes crazy. And he goes, right, that's it. At Survivor Series, it's going to be War Games. So it's going to be War Games with the Judgment Day versus Sami, Seth, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. I think that's like 2 rings and 1 pinfall elimination. I can't remember. But yeah, looking forward to it. So that's your review of Raw. Leave a comment.